Mr. Markley and Mr. Blythe, they were principal stockholders in the City National Bank. There was an announcement by its chief competitor, the First National Bank, that the First National was going to build a 7-story office building on the site of the northeast corner of the state and federal.
And so to compete with them, Markley wanted to do something different. His idea was to get this innovative young architect, Frank Lloyd Wright, to come to Mason City to build their bank, and indeed hope that that would improve their business.
Frank Lloyd Wright was already considered one of the most revolutionary architects in America, transforming the way people viewed office buildings, churches, and homes. He believed in democracy. He believed in an architecture that came out of local surroundings and was not based on models from Europe. He believed that architecture could serve man. His designs included the Larkin Administration Building in Buffalo, a boldly vertical fortress in an industrial area. The offices were a departure for the modern worker, with clear-story windows cascading natural light into the atrium-like workspace. A Unitarian church in Oak Park, Unity Temple was made with the humblest of materials, poured concrete, and a daring combination of natural light and intimate spacing, a church in human scale. He designed middle-class houses based on his concept of a fireproof house for $5,000. He built one for Dr. George and Eleanor Stockman in 1908. It was later restored by a group of Mason City residents, including Dr. Robert McCoy.
In the Stockman house, the interior of the house should gain from what's outside. Every ceiling line in the living areas is continued beyond the pane of glass, and they had big roof overhangs that gave very strong horizontal lines. And so all of these horizontal lines are made to bring the house down to earth and relate it to the earth.
When Frank Lloyd Wright looked at the corner of State Street, he imagined a progressive urban landscape over the squalor of an early 20th century industrial town. He envisioned the bank as a strong box flanked by the horizontal lines of the hotel, which emphasized the structure's relationship to the flat lands of the prairie.
Frank Lloyd Wright was more interested in looking at the city beautiful and the Garden City movement and creating an atmosphere in the downtown area that was welcoming and inviting, with the park right across the street, providing convenience.